Hi and welcome to this special edition of High Vibes Club, where we're gonna talk all about Triphala. So today we're gonna know what is this magical product Triphala and what kind of benefits can you get, and get to know what it really is, because I guess everyone doesn't know what Triphala is, but it's one of the things I really recommend in my health program to stay healthy in general. So that's why I invited Jeanette here today to share her wisdom and knowledge with Triphala. She's a Triphala expert, Ayurvedic expert. So we'll go more into the depth about Jeanette's story, about how she got to know about Triphala, and of course, all its benefits. So we are really happy to welcome you here as in our little kind of wisdom and sharing our knowledge about beautiful products, healing products for the people. So welcome, Jeanette, here. And yeah, maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey with Triphala.
I can. Thank you, Sofie, for being here. We've known each other for many years. It's great to be with you and speak a little about Triphala and my story about that. In 2017, I kind of had my first meeting with Triphala, as I had many years gone with constipation, headache, several kind of issues. And then I went to an Ayurvedic doctor who told me about Triphala. And she said, now you're going to eat Triphala and maybe for the rest of your life. I was just keen about getting some help with the digestion part, because that is kind of a thing if that's an issue for you. So I started the Triphala and really got help with a better digestion, with relief of headache, a better, in the beginning, detox. And some of the benefits is also women. Women can have this tendency to build up a little kind of layer with the fat around the stomach and the organs. And when you cleanse out and have like a cleansing or a clean lifestyle, where Triphala could be one of the products that could support a lifestyle like that, then you kind of melt the fat away. So besides getting a great relief and a flow in the system, then you can also melt this kind of belt away if that's an issue. So you feel light. And for many women, it's also for some men, it's not nice to have this, even though it's just some kilos. It's very great to get a relief from that as well, to have a more flat stomach. Yeah.
But Jeanette, I'm a little curious because I want to go a little longer back in time. We met each other when I had the Raw Tribe.
We did.
Back in Copenhagen, and that's 2011. And I always saw you as a super healthy, eating super healthy, doing lots of yoga at that time. But now you're telling me you had constipation. So how come? I mean, you're pretty healthy, I assume.
Yes. Actually, I've always been eating very, in one way, healthy, a lot of greens and more like clean food, but I still had that issue with constipation. So I don't know how I would have felt if I didn't eat quite clean. And I also had like long period of years where I was very much on raw food.
So maybe it was emotionally also, or?
It can be many things. Yeah. It can also be emotionally and of course physical. And the thing is about the digestion. In Ayurveda, you speak about the fire of digestion, the digestive fire. and that kind of amount or amount of it is very different from person to person. So kind of I have like a low fire and others have a great fire. They can eat almost anything. But in that period where we met, I stopped eating gluten and refined sugar, meat. So I was eating much more clean. And that, of course, also helped. That by itself helped me release some headache. I had much less headache, but still, if you have like things in the colon which is not coming out often enough, then you can also have some headache, for instance. So it was a great relief. There are many things. This was just one of them.
Yeah. So maybe you can also, for the people that's new here who think Triphala is a weird word, and also Ayurveda, maybe it's not everyone who knows what Ayurveda is. So could you tell us a little bit about the Ayurvedic lifestyle?
Yeah, Ayurveda is like an ancient health wisdom and science dating back many thousand years ago, where it was, so during the years, it has been tried and tested. And it relies upon some principles that people needs to be in balance in order to stay healthy and free from illnesses. So it's actually, in Ayurveda, you work a lot with preventing things happening. And of course, if you have issues, then you can also work it out. And you can, some issues you can heal with nature and Ayurveda itself. And sometimes when people have come a little further away from themselves, then you also use it as like a support for traditional medicine. Yeah, and in Ayurveda you also speak, probably a lot of you have heard about the doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which has some qualities. So it's kind of, you can say it's all about balancing the 5 energies in the world, which is earth, water, wind, and fire, and ether, like space. Yeah. So in Ayurveda, you really work with that. And of course, if you're kind of, for instance, constipated, then things are stuck. You need to get some flow. If you're too heavy, you need to get things going lighter. So it's actually pretty simple principles. And regarding Triphala is in Ayurveda you work, as I said, with nature, healing people and keeping them healthy and fresh and young.
Yes.
Yes, and rejuvenated is very important. Triphala, tree, stands for tree. So it's 3 herbs. It's a herb called amla, haritaki, and bibitaki, which is blended together in like an equal dose. Yeah. And Triphala also has been used for many years. It's still one of the actually #1 used herb for constipation in the world, or in where Triphala and the Ayurveda is used.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is also many people also speak about it regarding what we spoke about before, rejuvenation and keeping young. So when you keep, and that is also quite well known now, when you keep the colon clean, then you stay more fresh, and you kind of keep your vitality and youth for a longer time.
Yeah, because they see the colon is our brain.
It is, yeah.
You know, so you gotta keep that healthy. But it's also interesting, like, so with Triphala, let's say I'm constipated, I'm tired, I have a headache, I'm eating pretty healthy, but I want to do something more. So how do you start with Triphala? How do I begin?
Triphala is quite simple to begin with. You can begin eating 2 Triphala in the night before bedtime, with a glass of lukewarm water. And you can have some Triphala in the morning as well. Also with lukewarm water. And with Triphala, you really can't do anything wrong. So so if you have, then you wait a few days, and if you feel that things in your colon are kind of releasing, and you get the urge to empty the stomach, then it's working. And if it's not working as much as it should, you can have some more. So actually, it's you also don't get addicted to them, as it's natural herbs. Yeah. So they are kind of quite easy to use. And of course, women who are pregnant, and children, and people who are underweight, they should go and see a doctor before using them. Yes. Yeah.
That's great. And also, so how long time can you use Triphala? I mean, or how long time do you have to use them to have an effect? Is it like an instant effect, or?
For most people, when you get the right, of course, you need to have the right dose. Yeah, for the effect. And actually, you can have Triphala for life. So if you have this kind of tendency to a slow metabolism, and you don't empty yourself every day without it, of course, then you can have it for life. Yeah. Personally, I eat them every day.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and some people also use them as a support for a detox.
Yeah. So how would you use them for in a detox? Do you take more, or you just for?
Kind of, again, it actually depends. It depends. It's from person to person. Yeah, but you can have you can take them as a support also if you are kind of detoxing. Nowadays, you detox in many ways. I also know that you have been working with detox.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I really recommend the Triphala in the LIFEFORCE program, or in generally, but especially together with the other herbs. So you know, of course, like the cleansed water, also in it Ayurvedic alkaline water, the CBD and the Triphala, and sea moss, which is my favorite. So really, Triphala, I think it has a good supplement, and even though I take them more occasionally, I really find I was eating out the other day, and I really got a bad stomach, and then I took the Triphala, and then it kind of just eased out. So I guess it's like an urgent remedy if you have any troubles. I mean, when you're not especially not used to eating out, when you do your own food, it can be a little tough to eat normal food. So I know you've been using it, right, for going out on restaurants, and you take a little more.
People actually use it. A lot of the people I know have them in their handbag. For, as you said, eating out, and you eat a little too much, too greasy, too fast, or sitting 4 hours eating. Or eating stuff you're not used to, maybe not as clean as you used to eat.
Exactly.
Then you can take them with the meal, before, under, or after, and then it goes much more smoothly through for most people.
That's exciting. So the people that normally, so what are the testimonials? What is the experience from people using Triphala?
Actually, I have some testimonials here. One of them is a woman who has been attending my yoga class for years. She started Triphala 2 years ago, and what she says, let me see here. Yeah, she says, after only 7 weeks using Triphala, I really felt it. I felt a much greater wellness, and that I what do you say? I'm translating from Danish.
Yes.
Less waste products. And more people have said to me that I'm beginning to look more fresh and more young. Yeah,
more young. Who doesn't want to look more young?
Who doesn't want to do that? Yes. Actually, I had a Spanish model writing to me on the Instagram account when she when she saw some Triphala, and she said, wow, I actually forgot Triphala, and I was eating it many years ago because of the youth factor. So in some people really know it as like staying young and keeping the youth.
That's exciting. Yeah, that's amazing with these products, really.
It really is. Yeah. Do you want one more?
Yeah, it's always nice.
A very short testimonial. It is from a guy who he's in his early 50s and starting to get have a little bigger stomach what he usually has. He said during the COVID time, it increased. So he said he used it for a month first, and then he said the first month I used the Triphala capsules and didn't do anything else. He lost 3 kilos.
Wow, yeah. That's really amazing.
Yeah. He didn't drink anything else or eat anything else.
So that's really amazing. So also I know, I mean, it's actually #1 product on your Pure Green luxury web shop that you recently launched. So why is it, just maybe a few words, why is it so important? I mean, this is the product that you really kind of choose to focus on.
Yeah, you can say for me, it has done like a tremendously difference in my life and my well-being, my wellness, my freshness. That I for me, it was the biggest key to getting flow in the body again. And that's kind of life-changing. And I know that actually I would like to share that with other people, as I know that 40% of around 40% of the population, they have an issue with being constipated and not having the flow which they could have. And during the years, it kind of creates stiffness and overweight and stuff like that, and headache in people, or it can, so it's just a little thing who can which really can do a great difference.
Amazing. And I know your daughter also been using it, right? Was quite changing for her.
Yeah, actually, she also started the same year. We were both attending an education, an Ayurvedic education. And actually, when she started, she lost more than 20 kilos.
Wow, that's amazing. When you see her today, you don't imagine she's been 20 kilo more.
No. And now it's also just kind of, it's also a part of her lifestyle routine.
Yeah. So how old?
The Triphala and the hot water.
Do you want to share your age? Because I always think you look so young.
Yes, I would like to share. I'm 54 with 2 grown-up daughters. One who is 32, the other one 36. And 2 grandchildren, 5 and 8. Yeah.
Amazing. But you do look really young. So it must be all beautiful things.
Thank you.
That you take with Ayurvedic and the lifestyle. So also because I want to invite people also to go and check the Pure Green Luxury page. And I'm going to put a link down there where you get a nice discount as a member of the club or in our network.
Yes.
So you can look out for that. And what else can we find on the shop? And what's your aim with the shop? Is it to have mainly Triphala, or what's the other things?
The aim with the shop is that we started with what for us has been the most important, and as said before, really makes a great difference. Yeah. And then we will have other lifestyle products, also other supplements from small scale. Or from small organic scale, small scale organic farmers in Sri Lanka where this is grown. Yeah, some more products from there. Yeah. And other lifestyle products. Yeah, and you do also have some small courses how to do the Triphala detox. I think you're running. Also we're actually having some courses. Also just had one yesterday where we teach people how to drink and stay hydrated, what you drink and how you drink, how much you drink, which temperature you drink, also can make a difference in your daily life. Yeah. So can you maybe share what's just maybe one of the most important things of these little health hacks with the water? Yeah. It's quite well known in Ayurveda that in the morning you have a big glass of hot water where you can add lemon in, and actually that's kind of one of the hacks. And the thing is also that from person to person, it can vary how hot you should drink it. The more, if you are kind of in a detoxing phase or period, then you can drink it as hot as possible. So, so the water can kind of, they can release things the way through your system. Yeah, exciting. And also I must say, I know you're really like you really go into the quality of things. I mean, you had this clothing shop with really quality clothing before. Yes. And I know you really like go into every detail. So I also assume that this like you really search for the best quality of Triphala, because I think what I've seen is like some of them can be mixed. So this is also like a pure product, right? I mean, it's like only ingredients and nothing else. Yeah, you're very right. This product is only having the 3 ingredients, Amla, Haritaki, and Bibitaki, which are from the traditional Ayurveda. Yeah, you can also have products where you add some other things. I'm just more into having the pure Triphala.
Yeah, exactly.
And that it's organic. Yeah.
Great. I can't wait to for the people in the club to get started. I know already that some of them has started with the Triphala, and and they really loved it. So that's so nice. And also yes, maybe just look out for another session where we go maybe in depth with some of the other products that you have. So is there anything here in the end that you like to share about Triphala? Anything that you or like to share in general? Maybe it can also be like any other like sharing you would like to do. So like, because I know like it's not only Triphala, I guess you also have other things as a whole.
Everything, you cannot take one thing and kind of isolate it. It's a wholeness. Ayurveda is also like whole kind of holistic, and it's all about the balance. And I will say regarding health and feeling healthy and fresh, it's really the most important thing for me has also been to be able myself to feel what I kind of need in this journey it is to be healthy, stay healthy. So when people speak about something, it's important that all people are different and need kind of different things and in different varieties and stuff like that.
Yeah. But also, I mean, with the digestion, I mean, there's so many recommendations on the digestion. And what I find so often people ask me, oh, I need something easy, you know, I need something that is not too difficult. So I'm also thinking this is a really good supplement. I mean, it's a little like a gateway to a little bit easier for yourself, because I guess you could eat, I mean, if you're really strict on your diet and maybe, you know, you don't need this, but I really think this is like, is the best, add-on, if you can say like that.
You can say for me personally, this is, as I said, has been like one of the great impacts, done a great impact. And also the water, how to stay hydrated and with how much and with which temperature, that also did a great thing. And that's a little bit more easy than eating in different ways.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I recommend that people really, you know, take care of themselves, eat clean, eat pure, get sleep, be grateful,
of course.
Exercise.
Yes.
All this, but also, you know, it's so great we have these products out. And also, so if you want to get started with Triphala, you should just go into the Pure Green Luxury with the link that's below this video and really explore the products. I know there are some really great offers if you buy like bundles in there, because you do want to you have to try it. I mean, you cannot just try it a week and then it doesn't work. You have to take a little extended period. Some people, for instance, when I take it, I feel it right away. Maybe some people take longer, depending what kind of current situation you're in. It can be so many things. So I really recommend you to have a look in the shop and to know more about Triphala as well. And thank you so much, Jeanette, for joining us at this little high vibe session.
Thank you for inviting me, Sofie.
And so happy to inspire more people to eat more healthy and to stay healthy. You know, we really need this in this time.
Stay healthy,
Stay healthy. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.